I was taught that men need the priesthood to keep them on track, but women are already righteous and also they have motherhood, so they don't need it. That's not doctrine. I was taught that sex is the sin next to murder. That's not doctrine. I was taught that women shouldn't work outside the home. It's not doctrine. Black men couldn't get the priesthood for like a really long time in the Mormon church. Well, they can now, but why could they not for so long? The world just wasn't ready. Wasn't the world not ready for polygamy either, but they still did that. We'll find out in the millennium. I remember a church general authority once saying that black men would never get the priesthood, but they did end up getting the priesthood. He was just speaking as a man. Why does God let such bad things happen on earth, like kids dying and like and stuff? Free agency, and it'll all be made okay in the millennium. Why are some prayers like free form and you could just say whatever you want, but other ones like sacrament and baptism have to be exactly the right words? Well, those ones are ordinances. So if you don't get it exactly right, God doesn't accept it? Yes. Okay, but why not? We'll find out in the millennium. It's really messed up that Mormon teenagers have to have closed door meetings with adult men and tell them about their sexual activity. Well, they don't do that anymore. Well, why'd they ever do it? The Word of Wisdom says no hot drinks, but why can you have like herbal tea and hot chocolate and stuff? When they said hot drinks, they meant like intoxicating. Why didn't they just use the word intoxicating? We'll find out in the millennium. So if a family is sealed together, one person from the family doesn't make it to like the highest Mormon heaven, how are they still together forever? That's not essential for your salvation. I was born into the church and I was never told that Joseph Smith had multiple wives, but then I found out he did. Like, why didn't they say anything? They did. I was taught that. You just must not have been paying attention. So the Mormon church has like a lot of money. Isn't that kind of weird for a church? They give a lot to charity. They actually only give a really small percentage of the amount of money they have to charity. I don't think that's true. I mean, it factually is true. God works in mysterious ways. He must be preparing us for some future time when we'll need it. Did you know that the church has had a hotline where bishops can call and ask lawyers if they should report to law enforcement essay that was confessed to them? No. Did you know that Joseph Smith drank alcohol in Carthage jail with his friends? No. I never really understood the temple. Well, it's symbolic. Why are we told then that we literally have to know the handshakes to give them to angels to get into heaven? Well, I can't confirm or deny that, but we will know in the millennium. The Book of Mormon says that the Lamanites were cursed with a skin of blackness due to their unrighteousness. That's just a metaphor. Mormons really do worship Joseph Smith. It's even in a hymn that they still sing, praise to the man. No, we don't. So Joseph Smith did marry underage girls. Well, you gotta put that in context. At the time, it was totally normal. Joseph Smith said that the Book of Abraham was like a translation of something, and he said what it was, but it turns out that's not what it was at all. Well, you have to understand that was inspired of God and was never meant to be understood as a direct translation. The church says that they stay out of politics, but do you remember when they told their California members to vote against legalizing gay marriage?